Hello and welcome to the Dairy Digest. I'm Dr. Jackie Borman. Today on the Purdue Dairy Digest, we're going to talk about a popular bull named Mifflin Storm that had a mutation for cholesterol deficiency. His popularity has spread this mutation to an estimated 2.5% of the U.S. Holstein population, and we're going to learn a little bit more about what cholesterol deficiency means. Maybe it's because it's early October and some people are missing Expo, or maybe it's just a coincidence, but a recent paper looked into if carriers for a genetic mutation, cholesterol deficiency, had an advantage in the show ring. I don't know how that research idea came about, but here's some more information about cholesterol deficiency and their findings. Cholesterol deficiency is a genetic mutation that occurs in Holstein cows that has been traced back to the bull Mifflin Storm and his grandson Braidale Goldwyn. For those of you who follow show cows, both of these sires have been prevalent in the show ring, even up to elite shows like the World Dairy Expo. Both of these sires were carriers for cholesterol deficiency. If an animal was homozygous for cholesterol deficiency, they are unable to transport fat from their gut, absorb fat-soluble vitamins, or make fat in the liver that is able to be transported around the body. These animals die at a young age because of the deficiency. However, carriers for cholesterol deficiency also tend to have lower cholesterol, although it's usually not fatal. A group of researchers from Penn State published the results from a study looking at the phenotypic measurements of this genetic mutation compared to herd mates. Animals that were carriers for cholesterol deficiency have reduced serum cholesterol compared to their herd mates. They measured milk yield, milk time, activity, and body weight, as well as looking into if this mutation was related to success in the show ring at World Dairy Expo. The results were published in the first volume of the new Journal of Dairy Sciences Communication Journal in 2020. Cows with the cholesterol deficiency mutation had similar milk yield to their herd mates, but a much shorter, and I mean much shorter, almost 1 minute per milking, reduced milking time compared to their herd mates without the mutation. Cows with the cholesterol deficiency mutation also had significantly lower body weights compared to their herd mates. I don't see the physiological connection between cholesterol deficiency and milking speed, and the analysis that was done was limited to a limited number of animals, but it is an interesting finding. The study also looked at the success rates of these animals in the show ring at World Dairy Expo, and whether or not they were carriers or they were not carriers for cholesterol deficiency. They determined that if you count repeat winners, cows that were carriers for cholesterol deficiency were more likely to be in the top 5 and tended to be more likely to be in the top 10 of their class compared to their non-carrier paternal siblings. Even though they have success in the show ring, I would hope that the use of genomics in bulls today would prevent the spread of potentially fatal genetic mutations from spreading in the future. If you are a subscriber to the podcast, can you do us a favor and rate us in iTunes? If you're not a subscriber, become one today, and you can listen to this podcast at your own time. Thank you.